pledge, which is also known as contract or pawn, has been recognized categorically under Section 172 of the Indian Contract Act 1872, which defines it as the bailment of goods as security for payment of a debt or performance of a promise. The bailer in the case of pledge is called the pawner and the bailee is called the pawnee. Therefore, pledge is a type of contract or bailment for a specific purpose, that is, the purpose of securing the payment of a debt or performance of a promise. The remarkable feature of the contract of pledge is that the pawnee becomes a secured creditor and has a prior claim over the goods pledged than other creditors. The contract of pledge is different from contract of hypothecation in the sense that in the former there is delivery of goods, whereas in the later the possessor of movable property remains with the owner. Now moving to essentials of pledge. The contract of pledge is a type of bailment and, like all other bailments, there must be delivery and return of goods. The condition which makes it different from other bailments is that in case of pledge, the delivery of goods must be made for the purpose of securing the payment of loan or performance of a promise. Pledge is also different from its counterpart, that is, mortgage, in the case of immovable properties, in the sense that whereas in the later there is always a transfer of interest to the mortgagee, in the former such is not the case. The pledge simply creates special property in the goods in favor of pawnee, to which he is entitled to hold and dispose for the realization of debt for which the goods were delivered as security. Persons authorized to pledge. Generally, it is the owner or the person authorized in this behalf by him can pledge the goods, but there are certain provisions under which persons other than owner or authorized person having the possession with the owner's consent can pledge. These persons are recognized as number 1. Mercantile agent. Section 178 provides that a mercantile agent having the possession of goods or the document of title of goods with the consent of the owner can pledge even if he was not expressly authorized to do it. It is necessary that the pawnee should have acted in good faith and have no notice that the pawner has no authority to pledge. Number 2. Person in possession under voidable contract. Section 178A adds another exception to the general rule and provides that a person who has obtained possession of the goods under a voidable contract under Section 19 or 19A, a pledge by him before such contract has been rescinded, shall be considered valid provided that the pawnee acts in good faith and without notice of the pawner's defect of title. Number 3. Person with a limited interest. According to Section 179, a pledge made by a person having a limited interest shall be valid up to the extent of his interest. Number 4. Seller in possession after sale. In accordance with Section 30, subsection 1 of Sales of Goods Act 1930, if the seller remains in possession after sale of goods, then any sale or pledge or other disposition shall be termed as good in the eyes of law, provided that the transferee acts in good faith and without any notice of the previous sale. Number 5. Buyer in possession after sale. The above provision is made equally applicable under Section 30, subsection 2 of Sales of Goods Act 1930 in case of buyer in possession after sale.